Okay everyone, I'm back with another tutorial. I got a request to show you guys how I do my winged liner. This request came from a friend of mine. Her name is Isabella. Um, a lot of people not only like how perfectly done my eyebrows are, I guess every day, but they also like how perfectly done and even my wings on my liner are. Before we get started, the kind of liner that I used to use was by a company called Mika Beauty, which was a company I worked for. But I ran out of that stuff and then went looking for another, like, even better gel liner. The gel liner I use now is by NYX or NYX, and it's the NYX gel. The color that I use it in is jet black. This is what it looks like in a little like makeup pot. It's Glass 01 Black Jet. If my camera will focus on it, probably not. Anyways, it's not going to focus. So what I do is sometimes I will wet the brush depending on how, complicated or difficult the liner and my brush are being. A lot of people use angled brushes. I just use this like flat little brush by Mary Kay, and what I do is I already have liner, same gel liner on my waterline, and then what I do is I actually take this in the corner of my eye and kind of just drag from the corner of my eye up at an angle. You can go as far out as you want to go or as short as you want to go. Mine are kind of medium length, and I try to start out shorter, I guess you can say. So I start out with just pulling it out in the corner, and then I do the same to the opposite eye. And just go in the corner. And just drag it up. Now before I do anything else, I kind of like lean back away from the mirror and make sure they're even, or what I can see is even. And then of course I'll fix them. To where I like them. And then I'll go back into the paint pot, or that's what I call them, painting pots. I don't know, everyone uses them differently, but it's gel liner. Flatten it out within the pot. And then I'll actually go from the corner and just drag. It's kind of straight, but kind of also diagonally down. I grab little bits of liner at a time onto the brush because I personally would rather have like too little than too much. And then if I'm missing any areas, I will go back in and color it in. And that's one side done. Just a side note before I finish the other eye is everyone's eye shapes are different. So you're going to have to kind of mess around and play a little bit with your wings and your eye shape to see what's best going to suit your eye and your face. For me, I've been doing this for so long, it's just something that I naturally can do automatically, so it just works for me. As to where you're going to have to learn what your eye shape is and what best works for you. So go ahead and test that out, and then from there, just, play with makeup. Do what you did when you were younger, kind of thing. So I'm going to do the same with this eye. And just continue to draw. And then once I kind of think I'm done, I still, once again, I lean back away from the mirror. I check the thickness is equal on each side, as well as how far and how pointed each side is. And if it's not to where I want them, what I'll do is go back and just fix it and color it a little more. If you feel like you don't have enough liner, you can go back in a tiny, tiny bit on the tip of the brush, just so you can fix the problem areas. And fix your point, fix your thickness. And then my biggest thing is if one side is too thick and the other is too thin, I will take a Q-tip and get it a little bit wet, and then fix just the outer corner. You can use water to get the Q-tip wet, and then what I do is I kind of dip the entire Q-tip in water and kind of roll it on my finger, and then shape the Q-tip to where I need it to be, just so I can clean it up. And then I'll just lightly drag the Q-tip along my face. Because I have like a concealer on under my eye, if it rubs some of it off, I go back in with my concealer brush and just fix it. No big deal. I still check to see if they're evenly straight or angled or whatnot. just to know that I have my liner the way I want it, and if I don't, I fix it. And then if I, once again, need to fix anything, go back into the water, shape it, and then lightly wipe. And this is how it looks when it's done. If I'm not completely satisfied, I still go back and I fix it, and I just keep fixing. This is the completed liner look, or winged look, I guess. Sometimes I have them thinner, sometimes I have them thicker. It really depends on my mood. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and be sure to like it, subscribe, send me requests, and I'll be happy to do them. I'll talk to you later. Bye!